My name is Daphne. Welcome to Yad's Pod.
Dalton.
Jezza.
Do you know that Jesus wasn't very good at crosswords?
Why is that?
He always got hung on to a cross.
Dude, that's a good one.
Yeah,
I'm gonna use that.
yeah, use it.
I'm
It's
gonna use
fun.
that. What was the one I heard the other day? It was just like Jesus hates swimming. He always sinks or something. Oh, I don't remember what it was. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
It's been a weird week. It's been a very weird week. Let's start with you, dude. So like you have more newer things than I do. So like what have you been up to these past 2 weeks?
Yeah, so the last week's been pretty crazy. So last week, I've been talking to this girl for a couple of weeks, and Sunday we made it official. For anybody who's on my Facebook page, they know.
Yeah.
So yeah, her name is
attaboy.
Diana. She's an Amazonian princess.
Make me stay, so take your weight off of me.
She's really good with a lasso and a shield.
So won't you just let me be? Diana. Oh, that's such a good song, bro.
Oh yeah. So
Sorry, I know you're
let's
like
see.
naming all these sweet things, and I'm singing like.
No, I was making a joke, and you just weren't listening because you're a bastard.
I am a bastard, Jared. You are absolutely correct.
No. So let's see. Last week before was fairly uneventful. Last week, Monday, I was supposed to have a kickball game, but I didn't get to go because I had to work on the well. Tuesday was my brother's birthday, so I went to his house after work. Wednesday, I had tickets to the Matchbox 20 concert, which was a phenomenal ass concert. Like, if you like them and you get a chance to go see them, they're amazing live.
I've always loved what was that one song they did? It's like, and I said, baby, it's 3 a.m. I must be lonely.
3 a.m.
It's a great song. Oh, is that what it's called? It's 3 a.m.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that song's great, dude.
Dude, so there's a song, it's kind of a deep cut from their first album. A lot of people probably don't know it. It's called Hang.
You have me at deep cut. Like, I always prefer, let me hear what they got on the album, because that's the stuff they put their heart into emotion to. That's not going to get radio play.
I think you would really like Hang. It's like probably my favorite Matchbox 20 song, yeah.
Now, that's not the one you told me to look up, right? The one you told me to look up, we'll bring up later.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's the one I told you need to listen to. But yeah, Hang, I think you would really like. So then Thursday, I went to karaoke with Diana, hung out for a couple hours, walked her to a car, made out with her in the backseat of the car for like 90 minutes.
Attaboy.
Oh, it was smooth as fuck because like I hadn't kissed her yet, but I knew I wanted to. So
the best time to just like drop it on is when they're not paying attention.
So like, walk her to her car. I'm 6'4", she's 5'2". She makes a comment about being short, so I was like, okay, how about this? And I grab her by the ass, pick her up, so she's face to face with me. Carry her around, sit her on the trunk of the car. And she was talking about something, like, I don't even know what she was talking about. I told her that. I was like, I feel like an asshole, but I had no idea what you were talking about because I was just in my head. So, like, just mid-sentence, I go in for it. And, of course, she's receptive. Who wouldn't be? This fucking Casanova.
That is the mindset to have, my good sir.
So then we talked for a while. She came over Friday. Fucking SmackDown tickets, which that'll be a topic to talk about.
Hold on. You can't just gloss over this whole, like, you went from first kiss to making out for 90 minutes. I need to hear more about this.
I mean, what else are you going to do after you get the first kiss? You're going to go for the second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth.
I mean, fair enough. But like, what did it all take place on the trunk? Because I'm thinking like, oh, I guess you guys probably don't have mosquitoes like we do down here. I'm thinking like,
we do,
got
but
ate up.
They don't bother me, so And we were in like a shopping center parking lot, so
Oh.
yeah, it wasn't quite as bad.
Okay. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, probably half on the trunk, then we got in the back seat for a little while. Then Friday, SmackDown tickets. Left SmackDown like 11. Probably got home around midnight. And midnight or 1 o'clock, I can't even remember anymore. Had to get up at 6:30 to get ready to go help a friend move. So I helped her move for like 5 hours. Then went to work. So Saturday night, one of my friends was like, hey, you going to go out with us tonight? I was like, fuck no. I was like, I have to go home and finish cleaning my house because Diana was coming over Sunday, and any single guy knows when there's nobody coming over to your house, that place is a fucking waste dump.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And then like when you're like, a girl's like, can I come over? You're like, fuck yeah, let me bust a Swiffer and these Clorox wipes out and get this place ship shape.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, sure. You can absolutely come over. Let me go clean everything.
Everything in 30 fucking minutes. The whole house, 30 minutes.
Yeah. Absolutely, dude. I get it. Although, like, my room, if they have been in my room before when my room is a wreck, I'm like, I'm just going to warn you, my room is a wreck, but I'm going to work on it some.
Yeah.
Or when they just show up.
So then, Sunday she came over. Well, I worked till 6. She came over after 6. We watched a little bit of a show she started watching with a friend at the beach called Shrinking, which is actually a pretty good show. It's a Apple TV show. It's Harrison Ford and Jason Segel, and it's about like
that seems like an odd pairing, but continue.
It's so they're therapists, and I guess Jason Segel's wife dies in a car accident, and it's kind of like his unraveling and trying to come back from that. So pretty good show though. If you have Apple TV or a pirate ship, go check it out.
Yeah, go surf the high seas with Mr. Bay to see if they have it.
Yeah,
I'm sure he does. Mr. Bay's got everything.
I have it on good authority that he does.
Word up.
Then did some banging. So yeah, that 13-month streak's over.
Yeah, there it is. That's what I was waiting for. How was it?
So your boy talked up the fellatio.
Yeah, you're right.
And did not disappoint.
Good.
Like,
Good.
she almost squirmed off the bed. I had to like catch her by the thighs.
Listen, I get. That reminds me of when. let me say this a little quieter. When I was with Mehgan, and she was like, "Nah, man, guys just can't make me come from that," and I was like, "Bet, first night, twice." So I'm like, "Don't fuck with me, like, don't challenge me like that." So I feel like Barney, like, challenge accepted.
Yeah, that's what she told me. She was like,
"Attaboy."
She was like, "Yeah, and I was like, we'll see. And she told me afterwards, was like, did that fuck the soul out of her, apparently. Like, she was like,
your soul is mine.
She's like, I don't know what happened. Like, this has never happened before. I don't know what's happening. Like, she couldn't move. Like, her whole body went numb. So I was like, you're welcome. Busted into some fucking Disney. What can I say except you're welcome?
You're welcome.
But yeah, went back, watched another episode of her show, came back and banged it out again. Then she had to go home to watch the kiddos. So yeah, all in all, Sunday was a fucking great day. We did make it official Sunday, so yeah.
Well, that's what's up, dude.
Then yesterday I had to do jack fucking shit. I woke up at like, I don't even fucking know, to be honest. 8:30, 9 o'clock. I took a fucking nap from like 1:30 to 5:30. Like, I didn't do jack shit yesterday. Watched some TV shows, played a little bit of a video game. That was it. Yeah, that was a busy ass week. So I'm looking forward to this week being a little less chaotic. I will say, I was thinking about doing a Patreon for Steam Machine with you if you're interested. Leisure Suit Larry Magna Cum Laude is on sale for like 99 cents. I don't think Nate and Willie are going to want to play that and talk about it.
Probably
so I was
not.
like, oh, me and Dalton can do one and slap it on the Patreon. So, because I
cool
played
with
the
that.
game on original Xbox, it was a laugh and a half. And it's not like super duper, what do you call those types of games? Fucking porn games?
Like the adults only style.
Yeah, what's the name you give those? I know you and Kana talk about them all the time.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like, y'all talk about like Honey Pop or whatever and all that shit.
Oh yeah, I mean they're just games with nudity, like hentai games.
Okay.
In a way.
I swear there's a name for them, but
There
maybe
probably
I'm
isn't. I'm
imagining it.
blanking on it.
But yeah, it's not really like that so much. It's more like a dude at college trying to get laid, and it's just the shit hilariously blows up in his face every time.
Oh yeah.
I think you would dig it. I know I fucking love the game. I don't know how it's held up because I haven't played it since original Xbox like 20 years ago, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah,
remember
I think
seeing it in the rental stores back in the day.
I bought the collection. So there was 2 collections. There was like 1 through 7 for like $6. So I bought that. Then there was a one that had like what was it, like cum stains don't dry twice or some shit. It was like
No, it's
some
wet dreams don't dry twice.
yeah, wet dreams don't dry and wet dreams don't dry twice. I didn't get those because the bundle with those was like $20 or something. So I was like, I'm not paying that much extra for 2 games. So, or 2 like episodic games. So I was like, yeah, I'll just get the one that I remember because I love the original. Playing it back on the day on like MS-DOS.
Yeah.
And I loved Magna Cum Laude. So, or I guess in this, it should be pronounced Magna Cum Laude.
Yeah,
I'm sure that
Magna
was the
cum
joke.
laude. Yeah.
So I think me and you should do that. Do a little Patreon bonus for Steam
I'd be
Machine.
up for it, dude. I'd be absolutely up for it.
I don't think it's a very long game. Let me check.
I would assume not. I don't think any of the Leisure Suit Larry games are particularly lengthy.
I can't imagine they're super in-depth RPG games.
Yeah, it's not like we're going to be diving into The Witcher 3.
Could you imagine like 100-hour porn game?
100-hour porn game.
Like, that shit would
I mean,
be
I'm sure there are some of those games you can get 100 hours out of.
But I'm talking about like 100-hour story.
Can you imagine if the ones that you saw like in those advertisements, like you won't last 20 seconds playing this? It's like, yeah I'm sure my computer will just shut down from all the viruses.
Main story 9.5 hours, completion is 12 hours, so it's actually a fucking pretty girthy game for a porn game.
We're talking about porn games. Yeah. You know, like the advertisements that I know you. Sorry, I'm going to hold my mouth to the microphone when I do this. Yes. I know you know what I'm talking about. Like the advertisements.
That's fine.
Yeah. That are like, you won't last 20 seconds. We're talking about those games.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just heard that part. Like, me talking about that, but.
Yeah,
So,
I know you know.
I think the original one was
Oh, I know.
because they like remastered and they renamed it. I think the original one is now Leisure Suit Larry Goes Looking for Love in Several Wrong Places. That's only 4 hours.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I think they made it like that one longer because it's less point and click and more like a 3D adventure game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because they released it on the consoles.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fun game though, so I think it'd be worth it.
I'm down. Like I said, that was one of those games I always saw in the store, but I never rented it. So.
Yeah, I picked it up, which I'm like 7 years older than you, so I was probably old enough to buy it when it came out. Remember the Guy game?
Yeah, I only know about that game because of the controversy with it.
I wanted it, but I never got it. And I'm kind of glad I didn't get it because, like, it was technically child pornography.
Yeah, exactly.
For anyone who doesn't know the story of the Guy game was a game that was put out on original Xbox and PS2, I think, that was a trivia game where these guys went out to the beach and they got these women to, like, agree to strip, and then as you answer trivia questions, the girls will like take off pieces of clothing, and it was all FMV, so it's all real life women. Well, come to find out, one of the chicks they got had a fake ID, and was actually only 17 when they recorded it. So, yeah, Dalton's not paying any attention at all.
I'm not. I'm looking at something really pretty. I'm sorry.
Do you want me to go away?
No, I don't want you to go away. Jeremy
Snap
might want you
back.
to go away.
Snap back.
He said go away?
No, he didn't say go away. No, he didn't. What, you want to come say hi? You're actually recording now if you want.
Oh no, I do not want that.
All right, continue.
So, that and the Playboy Mansion game. I think I had that one, but I don't remember anything about it.
I'm listening.
What did I
Playboy
say?
Mansion game. The Playboy Mansion game.
Yeah.
You used to have it and play it. Yeah, I used to look at that because that's what I played, like The Sims, right?
Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, because you tried to make it. It's kind of like that. What's that game that I have on Steam? It's like Porn Studio Tycoon, I think is what it's called. I don't know. It's like one of the free games, but I feel like it was the same vibe, just different style of game.
Maybe so. I said I don't
Because
remember.
I remember seeing the
about it.
cover, Playboy the Mansion or whatever.
Yeah. I just don't remember anything about it. I swear I think I had it, but I don't remember.
I just remember the cover, and I just remember seeing gameplay snippets of it from like magazines and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was definitely like a Sim style game for sure.
So, how was your 2 weeks?
How were my 2 weeks? Bro, it's been a freaking roller coaster. What do you want first? You want work bullshit? You want happy stuff? Or do you want other things?
I'll leave it up to you.
Don't leave it up to me.
Yeah.
Make a choice.
I don't make choices.
Fair enough. Okay. So, well, somebody in the room made a choice for me. Thank you. You ever seen that meme that's like, why do you like fiery girls? And it's like, because they'll tell the waiter that my mashed potatoes are wrong or whatever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. It's wonderful. Bad. I guess this is kind of bad. So last night or yesterday, I opened up some wounds of mine to write some music, to like put emotion into it and stuff like that. On a side note, I figured out how to use auto-tune. That was fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
I want auto-tune. I just want
You want
auto-tune just
Bro.
shit that I say.
I was going to say, do you want me to, if I remember, if you look at what timestamp it is right now and mark it somewhere around there, I will auto-tune your voice for this part.
1750.
1750. Okay, there you go. Just remember, I'll try to remember to auto-tune you there.
Auto-tune.
So I did a song about, oh man, I wonder if she still listens to this show. I did a song about Mehgan and what happened with her, right? And it just brought a lot of stuff back. And then I did a song about my overthinking, be it with work or like with dreams that I have or with, Brandy. It's just all of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was a rough day. So then, and I haven't even made it to the one that I want to write to just get out the Savannah stuff. Cause it's like, I feel a lot better after doing those songs yesterday,
Yeah.
I just getting it out and like putting it just into the ether. Not that talking on here doesn't help, cause it does. So then I ended up, on Facebook, and I'm like going and I'm looking, and I stumble upon that video of that little 11-year-old kid.
Yeah.
And it's like, for those of you that don't know, is a little fat 11-year-old kid, and he goes up to his neighbor's house and he's like, I don't have any friends. Basically, he's like, all my friends who were my friends bully me. Do you know any kids my age that can? And the neighbors tell him, like, try this one house. And the kid's like, oh, well, here's the thing. They used to be my friends, but they bully me now too. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, oh my God. Oh, dude, it's tearing me up. Because, I went through things like that when I was younger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it flashed me back to, being in high school. And it was like always getting picked on because I was a big kid, dude. Like, looking back on it, I don't blame a lot of them. You know what I mean? But like going through high school and you know, like all the people that like you think they're your friends, but then you hear that they're making fun of you behind your back, or you really like a girl and they hit you with the whole like, you know, the friend zone thing, which I get. As now that I'm older, I understand more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that happened all the time, and it was like I would fall for these girls, and it never happened. You know what I'm saying? Because they would always end up with friends of mine. Always. I would bring them around because I liked them, and they would end up with one of my friends. It was just the way it was. Like, I got used to it after a while, especially when Dustin lived with me.
Your friends are assholes anyway, especially Justin.
So, yeah. Honey, don't forget about Brendan.
Oh, terrible.
So, but yeah, so there was that, and then I'm thinking about that, and I'm like, man, I really felt for this kid, because it's like, if I had the means, I'd be like, dude, I'll be your friend. I'll teach you how to play guitar. Let's do something.
Dude was wearing a Jaws shirt. I'd be like, hey, let's watch Jaws.
He was wearing a sweet Jaws shirt.
Yep.
And I immediately thought of you.
Yep.
I was like, Jeremy would be the kid's best friend based on that shirt. But yeah, so then, and I learned today that apparently this was fabricated. But so Daphne comes up to me one day when I'm over here, and she's like, hey, can you show me how to play something on my ukulele? Because like when I take it with me to school, all the kids tell me it's silly because I don't know how to play anything. So me thinking about that kid and being bullied about his friends and stuff, and then also thinking about me and all the things that I went through when I was younger, and then thinking about that, bro, sent me over the edge. So like I was in the middle of eating a bowl of cereal, and that bowl of cereal just became a soggy mess that I ended up throwing away because I just started crying, and I couldn't stop. Like I started, and it was just going and going, and I eventually went into the bathroom and turned the shower on so nobody would bother me. And I just lay on the floor in the bathroom and just fucking cried, dude.
Yeah.
I reached out to a few people. Two of them tried to help, you know, which I appreciated, but it was just a rough night, dude. Like I wrote it in a song. Like, I am not suicidal because there's a lot of things I still want to do in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there are times, dude, that I am like the absolute closest you could be to it without doing it. Because it's like, dude,
I used to explain that as I'm not suicidal. Like, I don't want to die because that would hurt people that care about me. I just didn't want to have ever existed. Like, I want to be erased from history.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
But I have those types of thoughts and stuff when I'm sitting there. But then I think about the listeners. You know, I'm like, dude, we've built something here. I can't just abandon that. You know what I mean? I think about you. I think about Nate. I think about Willie. I think about Brandy. I think about Laura. I think about Daphne a lot now. When I think about things like that, I'm like, no, dude, like, I don't want her going up to Brandy and being like, why doesn't Dalton come around anymore? And just having to deal with that discussion. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's never going to get to that point. And if it does, I promise, because I know I'm going to get messages about this in Discord, I will reach out first. I promise.
Yeah.
It just gets rough sometimes, dude. And I'm bad about, like, I'll just shoot a text. Somebody gets on me all the time, tells me that, like, if you're upset, call. Like, I will answer. And I'm like, yeah, I will. And then I don't, because it's like, I don't want to bother people.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that stems from just trauma, probably, from, I don't know, past relationships and stuff, you know, getting told no one likes to love a sad sack, get over your shit.
Yeah.
Or you know, like, oh, if you want to get that girl back, don't be depressed, because if you are, they're not going to love you.
Yep.
Or, you know, hell, one of my best friends, dude, I love him to death, Dustin, but like, there was a time that I was like severely depressed. And he just straight up told me, he's like, bro, I don't like hanging out with you right now anymore because you're just sad all the time. Like, cheer the fuck up. And I'm like, bro, I wish it was that easy. You know what I mean? It's not always that easy. So, yeah. And I almost wonder how much of it is just being unhappy at work and that stress and the BS that I deal with up there, and then it bleeds over. But then again, I also know it's a lot that I overthink. I wrote a whole song about me overthinking, and I shouldn't, but I do. So anyway, that's the sad stuff for the week. Work stuff, I can kind of go through that kind of quickly. Work stuff, man. Basically, I got my hours cut, but she blamed it on something to do with the truck because of inventory and things like that, because Nick also got his hours cut. But dude, I'm getting so sick of it. It's through inventory, I worked so hard, and did I get a single thank you? No.
Nope. They don't give a fuck.
Not a single one. Dude, I was in there today as a customer just getting some drinks before I came over here, and I can hear Trisha just complaining about something in the back of the store, and I looked at Jackson, who was ringing me up, and I said, I wonder if that lady does anything but bitch, because I've never heard it. She might tell me like, thank you for staying late, but it's never, hey, thank you for working hard, thank you for busting your butt. She'll thank me when I stay late, and I didn't want to stay late. The first night I stayed late 2 nights in a row, because the first night Kayla was like, please stay late, please. And I like Kayla a lot, so I'm like, okay, whatever. The next night, Jackson just, quote, felt faint and went home, so I had to close by myself, and it was just stupid.
Yeah,
I understand. I gave Jackson all kinds of passes when they, and I'm gonna try to be correct there, they were pregnant, but bruh, like, I saw the lunch that she ate, so like I know that like it wasn't a not nutrition, like, you know, she wasn't malnourished or anything. I don't know what was going on, but yeah, so having to close by myself 2 nights in a row, that was lovely. But then I got 4 days off in a row, and man, okay, so the good. So in those 4 days off, I'm actually over here where I'm at right now. By the way, listeners, I don't think I've even brought this up yet. If there's weird mic noises on my end, it's because I am holding my mic in my hand right now, right? I am actually at Brandy's house because there was a storm a day or two ago, and even though it was plugged into a surge protector, the power surged at my house, and everything's fine except my router. My router died an ultimate death. So Brandy was kind enough to let me come over here and set the rig up and use her internet so I can get this edited and uploaded and stuff tonight, and we can record. So thank you for that.
Thank you, Brandy.
Yeah.
Brandy, you're a fine girl.
Fine girl. What a good wife you would be. I used to sing that to her all the time. She can't hear me right now. She got on headphones, and she's not paying attention, which would be the best time for us to talk about other things, but we won't go there right now. So anyway, I was over here, and I don't remember exactly why, but I ended up being over here like all day. But we ended up, like, we were sitting here, and Brandy says something about building a fort, and I was like, that'd be sweet. But then we actually did it, and it was awesome. Dude, we like hung up the blanket over the TV and like set it up with the couch, and we had the stool that was all set up, and like all the pillows and the blankets up under there, and we watched a movie that I had never seen before. It's called Rio. Oh,
it's a great cartoon.
Yeah, dude, it was really cute. I had never seen it, and I posted some pictures in the Discord of that in Good Vibes if you want to check that out. But yeah, man, it was a great time. It was comforting being under there. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, all of us just chilled up watching this thing. It was really nice. It was really nice. And then I've been writing music. I've been doing some rap, some hip hop. Like I said, I figured out how to use auto-tune. That was fun. What else have I been doing? We're playing Trails in the Sky SC finally for Steam Machine. So yeah. Master Loot was super happy about that. Super happy about that.
I know y'all need to play fucking Kiwami too, so I can play that shit finally.
Yeah, I know. It's on the list of like things to play soon, I promise.
Yeah. Just let me know ahead of
promise.
time so I can get a jump start.
Yeah. I'll give you a heads up. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. It was the last episode where I ended up going on for like an hour, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
All right. No real update on that front yet.
Yeah.
Not quite yet.
Not for lack of trying on my part. Dalton's fucking tired of me.
Not for lack of try. I even told her about that today. I was like, I know. As soon as I get on mic, Jeremy, I was like, and I wasn't wrong. We were like, did you do it yet? No. You're like, pussy. Fuck you. Fuck you. It's not that easy. It's not.
You should do it now, live on air. Turn the camera.
No.
Turn the camera.
No.
Fucking go for it.
No.
She's not receptive. You can say it was my fault. I triple dog dared you.
No. No, she's no. 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 Jeremy, let's move on, bro.
Dalton's a pussy.
Orca, what?
I'll do.
Anyway.
You think she's listening to music on her headphones, but she's actually tuned into our recording.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
She's private in the Discord.
It doesn't work like that. So what were we talking about anyway?
You being a pussy.
Oh, God damn it. No, let's not, bro.
This is fun.
Listen,
I kind of hope you don't ever do it.
I understand. You're probably, yeah, you're right. You're probably right.
I'm gonna reach out to her.
Dude, she's going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you. It's just not going to happen, dude.
I'll have Diana reach out to her.
Look, me and that girl have been friends a long time, right? We've been friends a long time. It's just not that easy, dude. Like, okay, for instance, I'll use you and Diana. And Diana, so you were able to just like grab her and do that mid-sentence. Just do it.
Yeah.
How long have you known her?
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, multiply that by like 15 years.
Still would have done it.
Fuck you. I don't think you would. I do not think you. If you were in my situation, I do not think you would. I think you want to.
For the simple fact that, personally, I would rather know the negative than not know it all.
So if she looked at you dead in the face and said, "Don't do it,"
she told me not to do it, I wouldn't do it.
Well, then there you go.
You haven't been told not to do it.
She just told me that.
When?
Sitting right there next to me.
Okay.
No, I'm not lying about it. She literally just said that. So there you go.
All right, then. That was new information for me I haven't heard.
Sheesh. So what else have I been up to? I guess other than writing music, really, that's about it. What we got next? What are you doing? Who's ignoring who now, my good sir?
Telling Diana good night. She's going to bed.
Oh, you sweet thing, you.
Yeah. So we were texting last night. Like I said, I took that nap, so I was up. But she had been like out in the sun at her neighbor's pool all day with the kids. And so like we were texting back and forth, and all of a sudden she didn't say anything for 30 minutes or so.
If I use my headphones, connected my
Sorry, continue.
And then all of a sudden she calls me, and I'm like, she fell asleep. And I answer the phone. I was like, hey, baby. And she's like, hey, I just wanted to tell you good night. I was like, yeah, I figured you fell asleep. Good night. And so then I text her in the morning, and she was like, did I call you last night, or did I just dream that? I was like, no, you called me to tell me good night. I was like, I knew you were asleep. Dude, it's funny though, like, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but her ex isn't a great person, I would say. But
Yeah.
it's funny how like little shit, like I text her every morning when I wake up. People like you and B see that as just a thing, right? That's just a common thing. It's nothing special. And she says that I'm spoiling her by texting her every morning when I wake up. I'm like, that's just something you do. Like,
I mean, I send Brandy a text message every day that says good morning.
Like,
I'm
that's,
I send it whenever, and she
that's
wakes up
fucking-
to it. Whether she replies it or not, it's on her. But
yeah, but like that's fucking bare minimum, right? Like that shouldn't be something that's spoiling you. So
yeah, I would consider that. Yeah.
yeah, little shit like that is just, I don't know. I told her like she is in a mindset, and it's my job to change that mindset. So, because I told, she's like, I'm working on it. I was like, well, it's not your job to change it. It's my job to help you change it. So, yeah. So, Friday night, I got to experience something I've wanted to experience since I was a wee little lad.
Did you get your butthole licked?
Yeah, it was great.
Nice.
So, a homeless guy at the bus station did it for me.
A homeless guy, you say?
Yeah. Gave him $2. Yeah, it was nice.
Wow, that's expensive, bro.
Yeah. No, I went to WWE SmackDown.
Yeah.
And it
That's right.
was glorious. I will say, watching the matches on television is by far better than watching them live. But being there in the atmosphere of it all is just electrifying.
Nothing beats it, dude.
Like,
Nothing beats it.
watching it live, you don't have the benefit of, camera cuts and certain angles and stuff. So the cells look a little cheaper. Like for instance, Jey Uso finally super kicked Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's an old guy. He's an out of shape guy. So the fucking bump he took was just grotesque. Like it was just such a fucking amateur bump. But watching it on TV with camera cuts and shit, it looked way better. Because I went back and watched the episode today,
Yeah.
looking for myself in the crowd, but I was a little too far up to really be visible on the ring cameras and stuff. And but yeah, just watching the bumps and shit, they just look worse in like live action. But then seeing it on TV with the camera cuts and different angles and shit, it looks better. So there was a tag team match between Sheamus and Ridge Holland and the Pretty Deadly. And apparently Elton Prince separated his shoulder. And I noticed like during the match, he was like holding his shoulder and it looked a little low. And I was like, man, like this was probably maybe 2/3 of the way through the match. So he still did he took a dive from Sheamus off the top rope with a separated shoulder. So give the dude fucking props. Like, I'm not huge on their like ABBA Dancing Queen sort of fucking over the top vibe gimmick, but I give them like they're fucking hell of good wrestlers. And I mean the whole thing is kind of like, they're supposed to be heels, so I kind of get the like, we're in here with these masculine men, but we're going to be super feminine just to piss people off. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of those people who are pissed off by feminine men are wrestling fans still. Like, there's no two ways about that. But yeah, dude, to catch Sheamus off the top rope with a fucking separated shoulder, like, props to that guy. Apparently, Ridge Holland deleted his Instagram or his Twitter because people were like shit talking him on it because they were blaming him for the accident. He was like, no, he's like, he just had a wonky landing off of a move and he landed on his shoulder. And he told us he hopes him a speedy recovery now. But if you remember, who broke Big E's neck? Ridge Holland.
Was it?
Yep. Ridge
Oh,
Holland
right,
broke Big E's neck. And now Elton Prince got hurt off of a move from Ridge. I don't blame Ridge. It's a very physically demanding sport and it's very easy to get in. I mean, look at fucking, did you see that spot Sting did through the table and like, did you watch that video? It's like a week or two ago. He did a spot like off the top rope through a set of tables outside, and he landed wrong. So instead of going through the two tables, he hit his fucking face on the corner of the second table.
I remember hearing that he went through a table like face first. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
like,
brutal, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I imagine he might have to have some teeth put back in.
I think he said he had a loose tooth or something. I don't think he knocked any out, but I think he had one or two that got knocked loose. But yeah, dude, it's a demanding ass sport. Shit like that's gonna happen from time to time. Apparently Bailey got hurt the other night at a live event. You know, like the untelevised live events.
Yeah.
She fucked her knee up. So
that sucks.
Yeah.
Dude, I love Bailey.
I'm like a Bailey stan. Like, I fucking love Bailey for some reason.
Dude, I have ever since she was in NXT, dude. I love Bailey.
I'm a huge Io Sky and Asuka fan, but like I like Bailey. So, I think it sucks 'cause like the women's division is pretty fucking stacked, and they just don't fucking know what to do with 90% of them. Like,
yeah, it's unfortunate for sure.
I was watching today that on WrestleMania, Triple H didn't know Paige got released. Like, I guess Vince and what was the other guy's name?
John Laurinaitis.
Yeah, John Laurinaitis told her that her services weren't needed anymore right before Triple H took over, and then he texted her and was like, "Hey, what's up? So you wanted to leave or what?" And she's like, "No, I got let go." And he was like, "Oh shit." He's like, "Well, there's always a place for you here if you want to come back." So, like, Paige could eventually come back. I don't know if she would or not, but
man, I tell you, ever since she's gone over to AEW, I'm just like, I haven't been impressed by what I've seen, which sucks because I really liked her when she was in WWE.
Wasn't she? What was it? Her?
The goth girl of my dreams. Yes.
No, wasn't she like? Didn't she have a feud with Vince over like Twitch or something? Like, wasn't she one of the ones that it caused a big ass uproar when Vince was like, "You don't own your characters. You know, that's WWE property. You can't use your characters for like cameo and shit."
Yeah, because I think her Twitch was like Paige WWE or something, and she had to change it to Soraya.
Yeah, I think she was
Which
one
is
of
a
those.
cool name.
Oh yeah. Was she the one they made that movie about, Wrestling with My Family? Yeah, that was a good ass movie too. Nick Frost was in that. You should watch it. You would fucking like it. Nick Frost is their dad.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a good ass movie though. So yeah, like I'm not gonna cover like beat for beat, but yeah, the experience was amazing. After the televised SmackDown, there was a Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest dark match, which for those who don't know wrestling, they're Raw superstars, but they were on SmackDown because the Southeast is you know Dusty Rhodes country, so of course Cody wants to do shows down here. And what I thought was really fucking cool was they did the match. Of course, Cody won. But then afterwards, he gets on the mic and he's like, "Oh, Raleigh, thank you for coming out. You know, thank you for supporting WWE." And he's like, "I'm going to hang out as long as I can, signing autographs and taking photos with the fans until they kick me out." And apparently he stayed like 20 minutes from what I saw on WrestleMania. And I was like, man, it'd be really fucking cool to go meet him. But I'm like, dude, there's like 19,000 people in that building. I'm like, it would take forever to even fucking get close to him. Yeah. So I was like, nah, let's not do it. Because I was there with 3 other people. And we were walking out. And I wanted a t-shirt. I wanted the new Usos t-shirt. So we walked by the merch booth. Dude, the whole night, every time I walked by the merch booth was like 50 to 100 people in line.
I can imagine, dude.
So we're walking by, and like there's a long ass line, and I was like, "Yeah, it's okay. I'll just order one online. You know, it's no big deal." And Sarah, who was one of the people that I was with, was like, "Well, why don't we just wait in the line and see how fast it goes?" I was like, "It's okay. I don't have to wait. You know, it's late." And she's like, "It's okay. We can wait. I got to go to the bathroom anyway." So we're like, "Okay." So we stood in line while she went to the bathroom, and it actually moved pretty quickly. Got up to the front, and I was like, "I want the the Usos, the down since day one-ish shirt.
Yeah, it's a great shirt.
Oh yeah, it's a cool ass shirt. I really like it. And I happened to notice they had 11 by 14 Cody Rhodes photos signed. And I was like, how much are those? And the lady was like, $20. I was like, yeah, give me one of those too. So I was like, I didn't get to meet him, but I did get an autograph for $20. So.
Oh yeah. Well, that's not bad, dude. Like, some of those autographs go for way more than that.
Apparently, Cody, because like I watched the video on WrestleMania today, and they were talking about it, where Cody is like doing the best he can to like interact with the fans and have like autographed merchandise and stuff for them at reasonable prices. Just trying to, like give back to the fans because he's finally at the level he's always wanted to be in his career. So I think that's really cool. Like if I was a professional wrestler at that level, I'd probably do the same shit.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to think that I would, unless I was a bad guy.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a heel, that's what they want to turn Bianca Belair heel, and she's not happy about it because she's like, I love like going out and meeting my fans, like the kids that are fans, and going to children's hospitals and stuff like that. And when you're a heel, you're not really supposed to do that stuff because you're supposed to keep that bad guy persona even outside of the ring. She's like, I really hate, because she does a lot of Make-A-Wish stuff and all that. She's like, I really don't want to do it because I can't do all of that stuff.
Makes me think of that time Chris Jericho was coming to the ring, and that kid was standing like right there by the ramp, and he had the sign that said, Bret Hart would beat up Chris Jericho like I beat cancer. And Chris Jericho didn't even look at the kid, just walked by, grabbed that sign, ripped it in half, and threw it on the ground and kept walking. I was like, what a savage. Absolute savage.
Bailey ripped somebody's sign in half at SmackDown, but I didn't see what it said.
When we used to go to Fest, Ryan used to and he would make a sign that said, please tear my sign, but he would put tape around it.
Oh, nice.
So when they went to rip it, it wouldn't tear. So after a few guys, some one of the dudes came out and he grabbed the sign from Ryan, folded it in half and tore it in half. And I was like, there you go. And Ryan just picked it up in two pieces and went, you earned this. I miss those days, man. Those were fun. Like working for the Fest crew, that was really fun. Putting the ring together and stuff. I messed my hands all up doing that, but it was a blast. So, are we on to Song of the Week, my good sir?
You got any other topics to talk about?
Don't have any other topics to talk about. I cooked salmon for the first time ever recently.
How'd that work out?
I mean, I thought it was all right. Like, I thought it tasted pretty damn good, if I'm honest.
Sounds kind of fishy to me. But
yeah, Brandy's looking at me like I ate the shit out of it, and I'm like, yeah, she did. I grilled it over here.
That's what Diana looked at me like I ate the shit out of it. But
you got jokes tonight, huh?
I got jokes.
You got jokes tonight. Okay. But yeah, it came out really. I did a salmon pineapple kebab type thing, and grilled them. Kebab, skewer, fish, mammal, whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
It's a Seinfeld reference. That was for Jeremy, not you. So what else did I do? Like, I'm trying to think of any other topics. I think it's hilarious that Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg are going to fight each other in a cage. I won't pay for it, but I'll find somebody to watch that online.
Oh yeah, I'll watch the highlights if nothing else. I'm not paying money for it. I don't want to pay money to support either of them in any way.
I really hope that Elon Musk is super cocky about it and goes in there just thinking he's going to wipe the floor with Mark Zuckerberg, and then Mark Zuckerberg goes in there and just turns on his inner killer android. Yeah. And his eyes glaze over. And
his eyes just glaze over and start glowing red, and he just grabs Zuckerberg by the throat and just lifts him up.
It goes straight like Terminator.
3 feet off the ground. Yeah. Grabs him by the leg and rips him in half.
Celebrity death match.
It'll
be the first ever celebrity death match in real life.
In real life.
Other than that, man, I'm still seeing posts about the Ocean Gate thing, and I gotta say, man, jokes are hilarious, but I would never sink to that level.
But you did.
So yeah,
So, what's your song of the week, Dalton?
What's my song of the week? I went straight selfish on this one, right? My song of the week is by an artist named Nile the Nightmare, and it's called These City Nights. And I'm gonna put it at the end of this episode. I'm gonna put most of my newer songs at the end of this episode, I think. But it was the song that I started dabbling with the auto tune with.
Yeah, it was a good song. I listened to it.
It's just the chorus. You actually listened to something I sent you.
Yes. I know. I'm as shocked as you are.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I probably sent, I don't know, 50 different things to you over the course of me and you being friends. And
Probably
I think you've maybe watched 5 of them.
Yeah, more than that, I'm sure.
But I'm glad you listened to that one.
Well, you did. To be fair, you did say, like, hey, I need you to listen to these. I really want your feedback on them.
That's true.
So,
That's well,
I come through when it counts.
Weird to say right now. You had an opinion that I needed on one of those.
Yeah.
Right? Because you've been in a situation like that before. Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking
the
about.
one I think you told me you would rather hear it as an acoustic song than it's the way it is. Which, I mean, I'll work on eventually.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah, I wanted your opinion on that. I didn't expect you to actually listen to the other one. The other one, yeah, I had a lot of fun doing it.
Oh, yeah.
And it's catchy. Like, even I'll admit, it's catchy.
Yeah.
And in listening back to the album that I've done so far, or what I've got so far for it, that has been the one that's stood out to me the most. Also, did I send you Notch on the Bedpost?
I think so. I don't know. You know, my brain doesn't remember.
Yeah, I know. I was going to say, I probably sent it and you didn't listen to it. Dude, when I did the chorus, I didn't really know how I felt about it. And I sent it to my buddy Dylan, and Dylan's like, dude, I really like this. He goes, this makes me want to freestyle. So I took my song and I removed my first verse.
Yeah.
And then sent it to him and said, well, let me hear what you got. Because Dylan, I've done rap stuff with Dylan. Like, he's always the one that I send my rap tracks to. And when I make a new beat, I send it to him. What do you think of this? So I'm going to see what he's got. He said he's going to do it under an alias. So that's fine too. I'm like, that's cool. I don't rap under Dalton Suter. You know, I don't do my music under that. I do Nile the Nightmare. So it's like, I understand the whole developing a persona. It's easier that way. It's like, I really wish I did something with like mask or a face paint or something like that, because it's like when you do something like that, you can become something else. Yeah. And it's much easier to just be, if that makes any sense.
Be MF Doom.
Kind of like MF Doom. Yeah. Or you can just go straight wilding with it like Riff Raff, and you can just like change your hair, get a shark grill.
It's like be like Marshmallow.
Or
just
Marshmallow.
Wear a fucking 5-gallon bucket on your head.
Daft Punk.
Yeah.
Buckethead, who literally just wears a mask and a bucket of chicken on his head. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, there's all kinds of things that you could do like that. How did we start talking about? I don't remember how we got there. How did we?
You talking about?
Oh, yeah, that's the song.
Your song.
That's right, the songs, and it's been a good time, and that's right, Notch on the Bedpost. Okay, so it's like I did that song where it's very much like a what is it? Sitting in the bed like I ain't there. Walk up, put your clothes, girl, by your hair. Something. Victoria's Secret's my kittens to share. When it comes to a woman, no one else compares. I'm gonna take what's mine. Oh yes, I dare. Like, I had a lot of fun just like messing around with the beat.
Yeah.
But the chorus is like, pretty soon, girl, you're gonna see what you truly mean to me, and pretty soon that you gonna be another notch on the bedpost. I just had a lot of fun doing it. It was a good time.
Oh, yeah.
And again, I'll throw those on the end of this episode. So like, listeners, when you get to the end, you can actually like hear these songs that I'm referencing and stuff.
What they're actually going to do is hear us sign off and then just click on to the next podcast they want to listen to.
Yeah, that's generally what I assume happens, is that nobody actually listens to the stuff at the end. But that's okay.
I'm not going to lie. That's what I do when I listen to podcasts.
I know. You don't listen to anything that I send you personally. Why would you listen to it if it was at the end of a podcast? Dude, that's like, I send music to people all the time and they never like, I don't hear anything. I don't even get like it was good. It'll be like, they read it, nothing. Like, I sent that song to my buddy Dustin, and it's just sitting on red. The last like 3 or 4 vocal covers that I've done, I've sent to people.
I mean, I listened to all the songs you sent me this week, so.
Well, I appreciate that.
And I gave you feedback on them too.
Yeah, you did, and I took that to heart. Yeah, I've gotten feedback from a few different people. What was funny is earlier today, Brandy comes up to me and she's like, I heard something, and she said the song was very sweet that I wrote or whatever. And she's like, but there's something I didn't like, and then she went and listened to it twice again, and she comes back and she's like, never mind, I can't figure out what it was. I'm like, okay, yeah, fair enough. Like, I haven't edited it or anything. Oh, sorry, Ghost. So what's your song of the week, my good sir?
My song of the week I've listened to probably 50 times in the last week. It's Hand Me Down by Matchbox 20. Such a fucking good song. I'm going to read some of the lyrics. I got to pull them up though. Damn it, that's not the right song. So yeah, the chorus is, from what I've seen, you're just one more hand me down, because no one's tried to give you what you need. So lay all your troubles down, I am with you now. And then I like the first bridge. It's, I'm here for the hard times, the straight to your heart times. When living ain't easy, you can stand up against me and maybe rely on me and cry on me. Yeah. It's such a fucking good song. Like, I sent it to Diana that night of the concert, and I was like, I recorded them playing it, and I was like, this is the one I wanted to send you more than anything. And of course that won some major brownie points. Yeah. So it's just such a fucking good song. Like, you should listen to it. I think you'd really dig it.
I looked it up when you told me.
Yeah, but you didn't listen to it.
I didn't listen to it. I looked up the lyrics for it though.
Sitting here talking shit about me. You don't listen to any of the shit I
you wonder why I do that. You wonder why I do that. Shut all the way the fuck up.
It's a vicious cycle, Dalton.
Yeah.
True friends ignore shit that they send each other. That's how it works.
Oh, is that how it works?
That's how it works.
Okay.
Ask
Whatever
anybody.
you say, Jezza. Whatever you say.
Like, I can tell when Dalton's bored, because I'll just start getting Facebook Reels or TikTok videos, like 5-6 of them in a row. I'm like, yeah, Dalton's bored. He didn't have anything to do.
You're not the only one that deals with that. Like, Brandy will be at work and then just check her phone, and she's got like 3 text messages and like 5 memes from me.
Yeah. To be fair, I do the same shit.
I don't have
to
anybody
you,
to talk
though.
to.
I'll like wake
do.
up and I'll be like, I'll start scrolling Facebook Reels and be like, oh shit, that's funny. Let me send it to Dalton and Bill. Dalton and Bill. Dalton and Bill. Dalton and Bill.
Yeah, dude, I wake up and I usually save whatever you've sent me for like that morning bathroom time. I'm in there. And I have time to sit there and actually like watch and listen. And they're hilarious, or they're wrestling related. My goodness, I can't talk.
Which, if it makes you feel any better, you're not the only person I do that to. I don't watch 85% of the shit that gets sent to me from anybody.
That's because you're a son of a bitch.
I am. I'm the villain.
You are the villain. So the listener song of the week this week was from Kana. Welcome back, Kana.
Yes, welcome back, Kana. It's good to see you again.
And it's by Tara. I don't know how to pronounce her last name, but I know her band is just Tara.
Tarunan, maybe?
Taruruman. So the song is Victim of Ritual, right? And Tara's good stuff. She used to be the lead singer for Nightwish. Have you ever heard Nightwish?
Nope. Not that I'm aware of.
Word. Symphonic metal, female vocalist. It's good stuff.
I'm curious, now that I'm looking at my Audacity, I'm wondering if I'm going to have that same problem we had last week. I don't think my levels are as high as they need to be.
I mean, mine aren't going to be either, so I'm just going to jack us up. It'll be fine.
Yeah, sorry, everybody, if this is a shitty audio week. I got to play with my Audacity some, and Dalton has to replace his router.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just go to work and like go in Trish's office and steal the Walgreens router and take it home.
No. I feel like, I mean, yeah, that would get me fired, but that would be okay. I wouldn't care about that because fuck that place.
They probably have a really shitty router though.
They I guarantee you they have an awful router up there.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be worth it. Like, not at all.
Yeah.
So does that lead us to fan questions? So we got listener questions. It's weird calling it fan questions. I'm
So.
listener questions.
Yeah, I don't feel like anybody are fans of us.
I don't think anybody's a fan of me. No.
I feel like I'm shocked that they actually listen to this fucking dribble.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Some people like it though. Shout out to my boy Chris in Canada. Apparently
We do have a steady,
he listens every
small
week apparently.
listenership for this show.
Yeah. So shout out to him. He listens every other week.
So first question comes in from Hefe. Old Jeffy Lube. What car did you learn to drive in?
So I answered this sort of in... You thought
did.
I answered it in the Discord. I didn't actually answer it because that's not the car I learned to drive on. But it is weird because we had I'm going to say it was like a 96 or a 98 Dodge Ram pickup truck. It was an extended cab, but it was a Twister edition. It had like the running boards, and it had a Twister logo, like pinstripe thing on it. It's like a little tornado on the back of the bed and the little pinstripe coming off. Said Twister. Can't find a fucking scrap of evidence that ever existed on the internet. Can't find it at all. So I'm wondering if maybe it was like a dealership variant or something. Like, I don't know. But yeah, if anybody listening feels like deep diving and trying to find one, it was a burgundy Dodge Ram 1500 two-wheel drive with the like fancy running boards and wheel trim.
Yeah.
And Twister logos on the bed. If you can find a picture of that, I will give you 17 Yabs Pod points, which have no value whatsoever, but you can have them.
I was about to say that they are super valuable, and then you just go off and say that they're not valuable at all.
They're not at
See,
all.
now you've set the precedent so low.
Yeah.
We have nowhere to go from here.
But I mean, that's kind of our wheelhouse.
That's fair enough.
But no, the vehicle I learned to drive on was a 93 S10 lowrider pickup truck. That was my first vehicle.
Hell yeah.
So fun fact, I didn't drive a vehicle until like a week before I was supposed to start driver's ed. I drove my dad's Dodge Ram Twister pickup truck down the highway and back and almost like ran somebody off the road. And then my driver's ed teacher had a Dodge Intrepid. Remember those?
Yeah, an Intrepid?
Yeah.
I had a buddy of mine who's like, his lettering was all messed up on his, so it looked like it said Intrepid.
But yeah, that thing, it was like 3 of us. And I remember being like super nervous about it. But yeah, so I guess technically I learned to drive in a Dodge Intrepid. But yeah, my first vehicle was a 93 S10 lowrider. The vehicle that got me into car, like I was into cars, but that really like cemented my love for vehicles when I had that. So what about you, Dalton? What did you learn to drive on?
What did I learn to drive in? Well, there's two answers to that. I learned how to drive in a Chevy Astrovan.
Fucking amazing vehicle. I love Chevy Astrovans.
Dude, I miss my Astrovan. We used to load up in that mofo after school and just ride out. Everybody go to my house, get blazed. It was great. And then it was a Dodge, not a Ram. What's like the smaller Dodge?
Dakota.
Dodge Dakota. Yeah, that was the other vehicle that I learned how to drive in. A white Dodge Dakota.
A much less good vehicle.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't mind it. Not
reliable at all.
It was not reliable, but I didn't mind it. It drove nice, but it broke down all the time.
Yeah, it broke down all the fucking time. No, dude, I've always wanted an Astrovan, like ever since high school.
Get you one, dog. I'm sure they're not that expensive these days. Like $5,000-$6,000. They're still kind of up there. Okay, fair enough.
Because I always wanted to take it and I wanted to put a power inverter in it where you could run 120 volt AC. I wanted to swap the bench seat around and mount it like long ways instead of across. And then I wanted to mount like a TV and a video game system on the other wall of the van. So like you just be in the back, like fucking fully buckled in, just playing fucking PlayStation or some shit. Probably like,
that would be sweet.
Probably put like N64 or something in there, because it's like a dish system with hitting bumps and shit. You're just asking for trouble.
Yeah, because then you're gonna. Yeah, I would imagine carts would be the easier way to go.
Yeah.
Dude, Dane, I love you. So the next question comes in from Dane, my good sir. You're on death row, and they give you one last meal, Jeremy.
Yes.
Are you going to go for your favorite food, or are you going to go for whatever is going to give you the nastiest diarrhea when you inevitably shit yourself when you die?
So Dane's answer to this was he'd go for spicy Mexican food and have both. I would go for my favorite food. So I think we've talked about it on the show before, my lasagna that I make. That's just noodle sauce and Parmesan cheese. I would make that, and I would eat the whole fucking thing and probably stroke out before they could get me to the chair.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
That's a lot of noodles and sauce at once, dog.
Yeah. Like two 1-pound boxes of noodles, one of the plastic jars of ragu, and an entire thing of Parmesan cheese, and I would eat all that in one sitting, probably fucking stroke out and die. Or my stomach would explode, one of the two. I feel like it'd be a violent death.
You know, I know this is like, I'm glad that he specified food, because I was ready. I'm rereading it. I was ready and willing to be like, does it have to be food? This is the last thing I eat before I die. But
yeah, pussy doesn't count.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't. That doesn't count. It's not technically edible, just lickable.
Yeah.
Would it be? I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd want like a nice steak, a big old cheeseburger, maybe like an entire chicken pot pie or something. But no, even in death, I am courteous and respectful. I'm not going to do that to anybody.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to shit yourself when you die anyway, so.
No. Yeah, I know. I'll make it the least worst it can be.
Yeah. Although it would be really funny to walk in that room, like with all those people sitting in there watching you, being like, yeah, you deserve this. And you just like pull away from the guard and you like pull your pants down, bend over, and just shit spray that whole window that they're looking through. Just. And they're just like, oh my God.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. And then you just laugh while they fucking inject you with the shit. Just cackling like the fucking Joker. What if you did that?
Bats.
What if you did that and then you got a stay of execution because they were like, the room's no longer sanitized, so we can no longer perform the execution?
Every time you go in there to do that, you just crap yourself so they can't kill you.
Shit the room up. Yeah.
So finally somebody's going to be like, nah, forget it. And they're just going to stick it in your arm and do it anyway.
Yeah. They're going to just put a diaper on you.
So this next question says see photo.
Oh, you got to go look at the Discord.
You are such a son of a bitch. You can't just go and share it into the chat that we're already looking at.
I mean, probably, but why I got to do shit?
Oh, we have more questions as well.
Why'd you do that?
Because I can.
So is this the...
Is it choose two to protect you and the rest will kill you?
Yeah.
Okay, so our choices: choose two and the rest will, or to protect you, the rest will kill you. Your choices are Donkey Kong, Kid Icarus, Yoshi, Luigi, Mario, Star Fox, Link, Metroid, Samus, and Kirby.
I'm gonna choose Link and Samus to protect me.
You're gonna choose Link and Samus.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I answered this on Steam Machine, I think I went Samus and Cloud, Fox McCloud, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you the answer that Willie and Nate gave me because they made a really good point.
Okay.
The two of these characters that are closest to gods out of all of them
Kirby.
are Kid Icarus and Kirby.
Yeah.
Kirby has literally slain gods.
Yeah.
In his video game, that little pink ball. Like, he could suck up the earth if he wanted to. So, it's just like, yeah, that is exactly who I'm going for.
Okay. Can we all agree that nobody would pick Yoshi?
Yeah, no, I don't think anybody would pick Yoshi.
Because as much as I love Yoshi,
or Luigi.
Yeah. Much as I love both of them, they're pretty fucking useless. Yoshi's basically cannon fodder to get over large gaps.
Hold on, I'm seeing where the new questions start. I'm gonna say while we're already on this page, let's knock these out. So Fenris asked, "Is Brandy letting me record at her place?" Yes. Jeff wanted to know if there would be a Brandy cameo. We'll see if I can get her to stand up and come here. But Jeff does have a question for you. Have you put any more thought into that? Yeah, but you need to give your own answer. What if I held the mic over to you? Huh? What I just said, I'll hold the mic over to you. All right, Jeff, her favorite cereal is usually whatever has vanilla clusters in it, like Honey Bunches of Oats.
Right? Gross. That's such a gross answer.
Or with berries.
That's such a gross answer. The correct answer is Lucky Charms.
The correct answer is what, Jeremy?
Lucky Charms.
Yeah, he's talking shit about you now. He's like, that's gross. He's like,
He doesn't have to eat it. It's just rude. I thought he liked me.
She said that she thought that you liked her.
I do, but I don't like her cereal choices.
He said he does, but he doesn't like your cereal choices. So, the next question from Adam. What's the farthest away you have traveled from home?
I don't know distance-wise, but I've been to Dublin, been to Madrid, and I've been to St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands. One of those three. I don't know which one's further from Raleigh, North Carolina, but yeah, one of them. I'm going to say probably Ireland because it took longer to get there.
I was going to say, dude, I think the furthest, out of the places I've known that you've been, I would say Dublin is probably the furthest.
So,
while you're doing that, my answer is really easy. The furthest I've been away from home is Rochester, New York. And
Rochester?
I loved it up there. Although it was weird, like the town that Ryan lives in New York reminded me of just Keystone implanted in New York because there were like rednecks with jacked up trucks and Dixie flags all over the place. And I was just very surprised. Like, really? Y'all know what y'all want up here. Like, why you need that? Doesn't make any sense.
I can't tell. Of course, like Google Maps won't give me a distance because you can't drive or take a train to Dublin.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to guess, dude, that it's probably, I think Ireland is probably further away than
I think so.
Madrid.
So here we go. Distance from the town I live in to Dublin, Ireland, 3,561. Madrid, 3,935. Madrid's 400 miles further.
Oh, okay. Well, I learned something there. There you go.
So there you go. Yeah, St. Thomas is only 1,500. So Madrid, Spain is the furthest I've ever been from home. Almost 4,000 miles.
So another one from Adam. If you had to make an anime video game, which would you choose and why?
A fucking Chainsaw Man. Like,
I knew that's what you were going to say.
Hack and slash.
That would be sick. Like a Dynasty Warriors.
I would say Demon Slayer, but there is a Demon Slayer game already, so I think Chainsaw Man will make a good one.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a life sim game out of Devil is a Part-Timer. That'd be kind of cool.
I can see that. Like a life sim visual novel style.
Yeah, sort of.
I think I would do a game in the vein of Senran Kagura, but I would do it with Harem in the Labyrinth of the Lost World. I think that'd be hilarious.
Acceptable answer.
Ooh, before we go on, give me 1 second. Probably not. I'll get this stuff out of here. Oh, no, he didn't. No. I'm proud of him. He didn't ask me that.
I didn't ask you what. Did you do it?
Motherfucker. Yeah, exactly.
I was going to.
I knew you. I know, but I heard her asking, mocking you, because exactly.
Yeah.
No.
For the record, I didn't tell you just had to do it. I also told you could talk to her about it too.
I think that no, that's not how that went.
I gave you options.
That's not how that went. I do believe that you were like, "Do it, pussy." It's different.
I did do that, but before that, I gave you options. I said you could either
No,
just do it and see what happens, or you could sit down and have an honest conversation about it.
Yeah.
You didn't want to do either of those.
I never said I didn't want to do either of those.
You said you didn't want to do either of those. You know why? Because you're a pussy.
On that note, moving on. Is there a good way to adapt a book to movies or TV?
Yeah, people do it all the time.
Yeah, I think long form media is the best way to do it.
Yeah, I would say depending on the book, like A Man Called Ove by Frederick Bachman got turned into A Man Called Otto with starring Tom Hanks. Fucking excellent movie. The book. So to me, the book was better, but they were both phenomenal. The movie and the book are both absolutely amazing. I would say things like A Song of Ice and Fire being turned into a TV show makes way more sense than being a movie. I would even say like The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit probably could have been a TV show instead of movies. Just like I said, depends on how long the book is or if there's a series of books, things like that, you know? Like I'm reading a book by Frederick Bachman now called Anxious People, and I guess it's been turned into a TV show on Netflix. But like as I'm reading it, I'm like casting it in my head and trying to like, if I was to shoot this as a show, who would I cast and all of that. And yeah, so I guess to me it really depends on the book, on the best way to adapt it, but it can be done well. The problem with it is sometimes the studio or the producers fuck it up, you know? So, yeah. Anything to add?
Not particularly. Not particularly. Sorry, my mind is other places at the moment. These are all from Adam, by the way. What show should Netflix cancel this season?
Honestly, I have no idea because I don't have Netflix, so I don't even know what shows they have at the moment. But I don't think any of them should get canceled because somebody's working hard on those shows. So
Yeah, that was going to be my answer. It was like, that's people's livelihood, so I won't say any.
yeah, I don't really
The
want
only
anything
shows
to
that I
get canceled.
care about on Netflix, though, are Black Mirror and The Witcher.
Yeah,
And I think NCIS is on there, which is good. But other than that,
fine. I'll say The Witcher just to piss Dalton off. Although I actually don't want it to get canceled. I don't want anything to get canceled. I don't want people getting fucked over.
the context for that question is that he says that he's watching 1899 and he loves it, but he learned that they canceled it after just one season.
That happened with a show called I'm Not Okay With This. It was fucking epic ass show. And it ends on a fucking cliffhanger and then just got canceled. And I was like, motherfuckers, you sons of bitches. So yeah, if I win that $1 billion lottery, I'm going to buy Netflix and just make all these shows.
Was it Firefly that only had like 1 or 2 seasons?
The one that everybody bitches like should have been continued.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was
I
Firefly.
thought so, yeah.
With Summer Glau.
What's your favorite farm animal?
My favorite farm animal is probably cows.
I do love a cow.
I do love those big old bastards.
I think I would have to agree. Like, cows are so chill that like they don't, I mean, I've been run at by a stampede of them, Like, that's not fun.
No.
But, they're not going to kick you quite as hard as a horse might. They're not going to peck you like a chicken. They're not going to.
They're not assholes like goats.
Yeah.
Or
they're not
geese.
like pigs.
Geese are assholes. Pigs are my second.
Geese are also assholes.
Because pigs kind of just do their own thing.
They're chill.
They're pretty chill.
Pigs will also headbutt the hell out of you.
Yeah.
But usually they don't mean to.
But cows, like, pigs aren't as chill as cows are. And something about just standing there watching a cow, like, chew cud, where, like, its bottom jaw is just rotating in a circle. And it's just something fucking cathartic about it.
So, the final question from this page, then we can go back to the normal page. What is something that you can say during sex and at the drive-thru window? Listen, lady, I need a number one in my mouth right now.
That's a good one.
Let's see.
I didn't ask for a number two. Could you supersize that?
How much for a piece of meat between two buns? Yeah. How could you supersize that? Oh my goodness, dude.
Oh, this thing is so juicy.
This is the second juiciest apple I've laid my eyes on all week. I'm smooth sometimes. Oh man, this is all kinds of mic noise for y'all. I hope you guys are enjoying it.
Yeah.
Adam, what's an album that transports you back in time in a good way?
So for me, it's Savage Garden's first album. Remember them?
Okay, yeah.
Truly, madly, deeply. I think that might have been the name of the album, too. I can't remember. But I had that album, and I went on a school trip to a Titanic museum, and there was this girl named Monica on the bus that I had a huge crush on. And the album had like just come out, so she wanted to listen to it, and I was kind of like, no, I'm not going to let you listen to it. I want to listen to it. And like, she kind of flirted with me a little bit to try to get me to like let her listen to it. And I don't know why, but every time I hear that album, it takes me back to that bus. And that, and then there's a song on the album. I can't remember which one, but I would listen to it when I was playing, no, that's the 9 Days album. I would listen to the 9 Days album while I played Ocarina of Time on N64. So now whenever I hear like, if I am another bit of everything you hope for, I will let you down. Now when I hear that, I just think of laying in my bedroom floor playing Ocarina of Time and listening to that album on repeat. Yeah, those would probably be my two. What about you?
Queen of the Damn soundtrack. 100%. Like, got me into the music that I listened to today.
Oh, yeah.
So when I listen to it, it just takes me back to being a kid. And just really liking that when none of my other friends really cared about it. They didn't really care for it. You know what I mean? I loved it.
And I gave you a copy of that album recently.
You did. Yeah. You did, my good sir. And I appreciate that. Also, Typo Negative's album, October's Rust.
Yeah.
Takes me back to around around the time when I first met Brandy, actually. Just great album.
Oh yeah.
Just even though like all the times that it reminds me of aren't necessarily great, it's nice to revisit, you know. Let's see.
Sorry. The skin where my ball sack meets my butt cheeks itches. So,
that's okay. I was trying to covertly scratch my nuts earlier while Brandy was sitting like 3
I'm
feet
not
in
going
front
to
of
be
me.
covert about it. I'm just going to scratch my nuts.
Well, yeah, you weren't sitting around a
You
lady.
gotta do the pinch and roll.
The pinch and roll, dog. That's the only way.
Roll.
Pinch and roll.
I was asked one time by an ex, like, doesn't that hurt? And I'm like, no, really. Like, I don't think there's a lot of nerves in the skin. Nut. Yeah, I think there's not a lot of nerves in the skin of your nutsack, so like, you can fuck around with that skin and you're good.
What is your favorite? This comes in from Fenris. Fenny, what is your favorite cheese? And he says, no, you cannot say American cheese because that shit is plastic.
I love American cheese, so suck my dick.
I do also love American cheese.
But
But
I'm going to come out of left field and say grated Parmesan. Because Diane has been laughing at me since Sunday because when she opened my fridge, there was like 5 open jars of Parmesan cheese, and then in my pantry is 4 unopened jars. And I was like, you don't understand. When I make pasta, I use like a third to a half a can of Parmesan cheese on that pasta.
Parmesan's really good, dude.
Fucking
Do you like
hard.
fresh Parmesan or are you just into the grated?
Just a grated usually.
Yeah.
And
I think I'm going to go. Oh, go ahead.
I will say, other than American cheese, my favorite sandwich cheese is probably provolone. Like, it depends on what it's going with. Because, like, if it's turkey, it's provolone.
Provolone is a very mild cheese. It goes with a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I can see why you would like that.
Good slice of Swiss isn't too bad either.
Dude, I love Swiss cheese.
Don't like pepper jack.
I love pepper jack.
I'm not a huge fan of it.
I have a tie between mine too. Oh, go ahead if you got more.
I want to say, like, I love mozzarella on like pizza, but I don't like just mozzarella.
Okay.
So, and then ricotta if it's a pasta dish,
Ricotta.
like a manicotti or ravioli.
Manigot.
Ricotta.
Rigot with the manigot.
Yeah. Gabagool.
Gabagool. The gabagool. I love that it is 100% spelled Capricola.
Yeah.
Or like Caparicola, and people are just like, Gabagoo, Gabagoo,
Gabagool.
Gabagoo. To the point that they do it with a G. Gabagoo.
Well, that's like mozzarella is mozzarella.
Yeah. Mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
And it's like, man, y'all forget that. Y'all throw that A on the end of these words, like mozzarella.
Yeah.
No, it's just mozzarella or mozz.
Yeah.
The mozz. It's like the gravy, the sauce.
Yeah.
My favorite, I got a tie. And it's because they're both good on sandwiches. They're both good on like grilled cheeses and things like that. It's just a good cheese, but they're very similar.
Yeah.
And it's Monterey Jack and Colby Jack.
Yeah. I don't like
Both are
either
fantastic.
of those.
And regular Colby cheese, just like straight Colby cheese, is wonderful. But yeah, man, I like American cheese, and I like white American cheese.
I love
white
Kraft singles. I will eat like 3 slices of Kraft singles as just a snack.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
and that is the best grilled cheese. I don't care what anybody says. Slap like 2 or 3 slices of American cheese between 2 slices of white bread with some fucking butter on it. Grilled cheese. Fucking great.
Oh, there's another picture. Damn it, Jeremy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sit back on a couch and relax this one time
Well,
while we're recording.
Too bad, bitch. Is this the
Which one
from
of these
Jeff?
games? Yeah, the one
yeah.
from Jeff. Which one of these games from 2003 is your favorite? Out of these, can we do one from each row?
Probably.
All right.
It's some bangers in here. Why the fuck is a Nancy Drew game on this list? Like, why? Jeff, why? Are you okay? Are you okay, Jeff?
Jeff, are you okay? Jeff,
Jeff, are
you're
you
right.
okay?
Jeff, you all right?
I feel like top row is obvious.
Oh, dude, top row's hit and run
Yep.
all day.
Hit and run.
Ain't nothing beating hit and run.
Second row for me is going to be the Super Mario Advance 4. Because I didn't really care about any of the rest of those games.
I'm going to agree.
That's probably we're probably going to get some hate for that because there's some games that a lot of people have strong opinions about on that row.
Fuck them.
Third row, I'm going to go with Underground because I never played any of the other ones.
So here's the thing. You've never played Pokemon Ruby or Sapphire?
I played Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, one of the two.
Okay.
Um,
I'm out of time invested, I'm going to go underground as well because I put more time into that than the rest. But shout out to Jack and Ratchet and Clank.
And then I think the last row is probably obvious too.
Bro, that last row is Here Comes Pain all day.
All day.
All day. Brock Lesnar.
All day.
Can't beat that. Let's do his other picture one while we're here.
Okay.
Kana, you have $100 to build your team. Is it Ed from Ed, and Eddie? I don't know who some of these people are.
Ed,
so I can't really tell.
Mandy from Bill and Mandy. I forget his name, but he's from Camp Laszlo. He was like the camp counselor.
Okay.
And then one of the Powderpuff Girls. I don't know them by name.
Powerpuff.
Well, same thing.
No, it's not.
It's the same thing.
Power and powder are two different words.
And then the next one. You know what? If you want to know what the rows are, go look at the Discord.
Yeah.
Discord.whatever/whatever. Go to that link that I just gave you.
bit.ly/TSMP Discord, all capital letters.
Yeah, that one. So I'm going to go with Mandy from Bill and Mandy because Mandy's a badass.
All right.
I'm going to go with, I forget her number, but the girl from Kids Next Door. She was a badass too. The third row, I'm going to go with probably Dexter because I feel like Dexter's going to get us out of a lot of jams. And then the final row, probably the first chick. I forget her name.
All right.
What about you?
I'm going the Powerpuff Girl. That's not Blossom or Buttercup, so the other one.
Sandra. We'll call her Sandra.
Sandra. And then $30 row, I'm going Samurai Jack all day. 15, I'm going Johnny Bravo. Get some brawn in there.
Yeah.
And then 5, that last tier, I might just pocket that $5.
You're not going to take Weasel?
I mean, if I had to, I would take Weasel.
That last dude looks a little deranged.
He does not look like he should be in a children's cartoon. That's for sure.
Not at all.
All right.
Here's one more photo one from Adam. Did you ever run into this in property preservation?
Oh, getting blowjobs from chicks?
Yeah.
Doing my job? No. I got offered blowjobs from chicks while I worked at Harvey's. Sorry, my mind blanked there for a second. I was like, it's called Winn-Dixie now. What did it used to be called? Yeah, Harvey's. But by a customer. But other than that, nah, never really.
Yeah.
This one comes in from Jeff. Do you like black licorice?
No. I don't think I've ever tried black licorice.
So
I don't think I would like licorice in general.
I don't mind the flavor of black licorice, but I don't go out of my way to eat it. But like, I will do shots of Jaeger all day, and Jaeger tastes up straight like black licorice. So take that for what you will.
I will say, I do like to liquor-ish. You know, lick her-ish. Yeah.
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 Down since day one-ish. So this next one comes in from Dane. It is the year 2043, and the first astronauts have landed on Mars. Upon exploring a cave, they find the dedicated remains of a human. What was scrawled on the wall by the corpse?
You know what was scrawled on the wall?
These nuts.
Jeff, are you okay?
Jeff, are you okay?
Are you okay, Jeff?
Are you all right? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Jeffy?
Yeah. They're trying to reach you regarding your car's extended warranty.
No, Jeff, I've got 5 different ways that you can extend your penis in 24 hours.
You won't last 5 seconds trying to live on this planet.
Scrawled on the wall by the corpse. Eat me.
Eat me, drink me.
Eat me, drink me. It was like, oh, this corpse is Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
This next one goes in from Adam. It's not bad. If I was your vampire.
Hell yeah.
That's good
Love
stuff.
that song. God, I haven't heard that
Any
song in so
anime
long.
you are looking forward to from this season or last season? Juji Katame 2 for Adam.
Jujutsu Kaisen 2. which I'm also looking forward to Jujutsu Kaisen.
What did I say? Juji Katami? That's Taz's finishing move. That's the Taz mission.
Yeah.
Whoops. No, that's the Kata Hajime. Never mind.
Dalton's brains fried.
Dude, it's been a rough few days.
I'm looking forward to Jujutsu Kaisen 2. I'm looking forward to finally watching season 3 of Demon Slayer, or season 4, whatever the new season is. Looking forward to Chainsaw Man season 2. I don't know that that's this season, but probably not. I think that's probably about all I can think of at the moment. Because I'm watching My Hero Academia now, and I just finished season 1 last night. So it's actually been pretty good so far. I'm digging it.
Dude, I haven't. I mean, I'll be happy when more Bofuri comes out, but other than that, I haven't been keeping up with anime. I've been really slacking.
Yeah,
I've been watching a lot of wrestling stuff lately.
I kind of just pick a show and I watch like one episode before I go to sleep.
Yeah.
But here lately, I've been talking to Diana until like 2 a.m. on the phone, so I've been kind of slack on watching too.
I get it, man.
Priorities, bro.
I get it.
Priorities.
And then this last one from Adam. Did you ever run into this property reservation? Okay, so yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't think I'd handle all of that quite on air like I did, but shit happens. So what does it leave? I guess that's just I feel weird that we haven't been going that long, but that was really about all there is.
Yeah. It is what it is.
Then I suppose I need to go back to the other page so I have the key links and stuff. Yeah, so if you want to send us an email, you can find us over at yetanotherbspod@gmail.com. If you want to check us out over on Facebook, it's facebook.com/group/yetanotherbspodcast. You want to check out the Twitter at yabspod, or you can find Jeremy almost never at Just Call Me Jezza. You can find me over at Super Nerd Dalton. You want to check out the website, yabspod.wordpress.com. You want to donate to the show, which would make a huge difference, to me each and every month. Patreon.com/yapspod, with an extra special shout out to these people: Jeff, Kana, Mehgan, Team Retrogue, Ostara, Brian, and Eric. You all rock. We appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for supporting the show. And and Dane is working on getting our backlog episodes up on YouTube,
which rocks.
So that'll be fun. And also, we've been
1,000% get demonetized if we ever get monetized on YouTube. But yeah,
yeah. I've also gotten some requests for us to record me and you talking and put it up on YouTube as well. Yeah. So it's gonna be more editing for me. But it's
gonna be way more boring than y'all think it is. But
yeah.
It's literally, it really is. Most of the time it's one of us talking and the other one looking at his phone.
Yeah, that, or it's just like me intently listening to Jeremy while I'm just smoking joints.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Allegedly. I mean, it's legal for me.
Yeah, true.
It is. Yeah, it's legal for me, so it is what it is. The government can blow me.
They can blow me too.
Anything else you would like to hit on, my good sir? I do want to say here at the end, just because I'm thinking about it, I'm glad you had a good time at SmackDown, because the first wrestling experience, like going to like a first big live event, dude, it's always so cool.
Oh, dude, I kept thinking like, I wish I had done this when I was younger, and I could have seen like Stone Cold and Undertaker and The Rock and Shawn Michaels and all that cool shit.
My very first house show I ever went to, Stone Cold was supposed to be there, but it was right around the time when he walked out because of the Brock Lesnar thing. Oh, yeah. That's like infamous now.
Yep.
So he wasn't there, but, if I can find them, I'll take some pictures of them and post them in the Discord. Nice. But I have Polaroids from it. It was Ric Flair versus The Undertaker.
Nice.
And it was awesome. But anyways,
we're talking about possibly going to Chicago for Survivor Series in November, but I think it's the weekend of Thanksgiving, so I don't know that people are actually going to want to go. I don't give a fuck about Thanksgiving, so I'll go, but I don't think other people are going to want to go that weekend, so we'll see. If I go, I'm going to try to see if I can scrounge up enough money to get floor seats. So I think that'd be really cool. But we'll see.
Hey man, well, keep me posted. Let me know what you're doing.
Oh, yeah.
On that note, then, for Jezza, my name is Dalton, and as always, everybody, take it easy. Zip. Nightmare. Nah. City nights, just another day in the life, just another day. Them red and blue lights that light up these city nights, just another day in the life. Another day. Always got a bag on me, pop Somali. Now we Pirellis be rolling, homie. Burn on a wild rip, rapping action Bronson on the stereo. Always steady, slowly fall unconscious. Business we forgot me and you a hot mess. Rolling around the town, pretty in your sundress. Makes you wonder how I'm so blessed to be high as fuck, rolling with a motherfucking goddess. I'ma be honest, I wish for a night like this. Watching waves roll up to the beach while our skins moon kiss. Not a care in the world. Just another day. Treat the streets like my raceway, doing a buck 10 down the freeway. Left lane going slow, better make way. Weaving in and out like that Bianca Belair braid. Police pull me over, trying to accost me. I ignore them, I'm too high up on Roxy's. They told me that they admired my moxie, so they let me off, took them out for some coffee. You see, this is what happens daily when you're the best. I walk around the streets burning blunts with no stress. Between that and all this money, I'm so blessed. I just hope I don't catch a bullet to my chest. But if I do, I hope in peace I rest. Them red and blue lights that light up these city nights. Just another day in the life. Just another day. You've done it now. You're in my zone. You're about to be. You're about to be. Just another night on the bedpost. Just sit back and see what you truly mean to me. Pretty soon, girl, you're gon' be another night on the bedpost. Is that really all you are? Baby girl, we've come so far. Will you be that final straw? Just another night on the bedpost. Just sit back and see what you truly mean to me. Pretty soon, girl, you're gon' be another night on the bedpost. Is that really all you are? Baby girl, we've come so far. Will you be my final straw? Just another night on the bedpost. Sitting in the bed like I ain't there.
walk up, play it close right by your hair. Wondering you got any love to spare. Victoria's Secret's my kittens to share. Looking like a meal in those underwear. When it comes to a woman, no one else compares. I'ma take what's mine, oh yes I dare. With me, all I see is you down on your fucking knees, telling me you aim to please. My pleasure's eternal disease. Open up, I've got the cure. I can't promise that it's pure, but baby, I know this for sure. You're not prepared for what's in store. Hey. So just sit back and see what you truly mean to me. Pretty soon, girl, you're gon' be another notch on the bedpost. Is that really all you are? Baby girl, we've come so far. We could be that final straw. Just another notch on the bedpost. So just sit back and see what you truly mean to me. Pretty soon, girl, you're gon' be another notch on the bedpost. Is that really all you are? Baby girl, we've come so far. We could be that final straw. Just another notch on the bedpost. Our clothes don't last. Blood starts rushing our pupils fast. Let's make a point, baby, we the cast. I'm about to fast travel through Mount that ass. Butterflies on the stomach begin to take flight. I'ma take what's mine, baby girl, tonight. Don't worry, that kitten, you'll be alright. You been such a good girl, course I'ma bite. The way that she screams and she moans my name, her nails tearing my flesh, driving me insane. She gives it to me all, so you pleasure and pain. Will I ever get this guy out of my brain? The way that she screams and she moans my name, her nails tearing my flesh, driving me insane. She gives it to me all, so you pleasure and pain. Will we ever get this guy out of my brain? Out of my brain, out of my brain, out of my brain. Didn't ever think it'd be like this. I hit it and quit it, I just couldn't miss. Then you stole my breath with just one kiss. Then I fell into a hole of pure fucking bliss. I'ma give you the moon and the stars of the sky until the day that we're ghosts. But until that day does come, you can be the final notch on my bedpost. So just sit back and see what you truly mean to me. Pretty soon, girl, you're gon' be another notch on the bedpost. Is that really all you are? Baby girl, we've come so far. We could be that final straw. Just another notch on the bedpost. So just sit back and see what you truly mean to me. Pretty soon, girl, you're gon' be another notch on the bedpost. Is that really all you are? Baby girl, we've come so far. We could be that final straw. Just another notch on the bedpost. Yeah. I don't know why I even try love anymore, man. Every time I find myself in love, I'm resting on heaven's cloud above.
Like when I'm in them, I'm living the life that I want. The life I crave to have. And I don't ever want to wake up. Every night in my dreams I see things that I try to hide my love away. Dreams turn to nightmares too easily. Every day when my head hits the pillow, I do it with a big old smile, cause I know I'ma be holding you close in my dream after a while. But then it's like I get kicked in the chest, my body's tossing and turning, and I don't get no rest. Cause in my dreams and reality I know you're the best, but you deserve better than me like all the rest. That's why I always tell you, girl, that you deserve the world, and even if it isn't for me, cause I know life is a garden for you, but you'll forever be the only flower I see. The only flower I see. Every night in my dreams I see things that I try to hide all of my love away. Dreams turn to nightmares too easily. I pull you close, your eyes slowly meet mine. Our hands clutch, my very soul attached to thine. You know, girl, this was always a dream of mine. To kiss your lips, only I am not asleep this time. So I go for it, what's the worst that could happen? You get upset, cut me off, and I lose my best friend. Or maybe that's the door we should open for both of us to fall in love again. But then I overthink and don't do it, man, I can't win. And I can't never tell if it's the right time where we lock eyes for years, girl. We've only been best friends, wish I knew how this fairy tale ends. Cause my heart hooks your mind, and one day that you will realize. But in thought I'll only pass you ahead of other guys. But when the day comes, ignore the tears in my eyes. I'm just not surprised. That's how my life's been, so I'm not surprised. This one's for the lovers, the hopeless romantics. We gon' be okay. Yeah, I take a drag up off my marijuana cigarette. I'm still amazed by your silhouette. I'm wondering if I'm always gonna feel regret for never saying the things I haven't told you yet. With you, my life is better, girl, I'm feeling set. I'm feeling like a lucky man, think I'ma make a bet on my future with you and I. I'm hoping that this fire in the heart surely never dies. And every day it seems like getting lost right inside your eyes. You're giving me your loving in my heart, which it supplies with the power and the love to keep on beating. And we can only hope, my dear, that this love ain't fleeting. I'll give you all the flowers in the garden of your love. I will plant my thoughts of wonder inside your mind's precious truth. Damn it, girl, we've been best friends since we were kids, doing things we shouldn't do, but yet still we did. Sitting in my backyard, steady smoking mids. I
a goddess. I'll give you all the flowers in the garden of your love. I will plant my thoughts of wonder inside your mind's precious trove. I'll give you all the flowers in the garden of your love. I will plant my thoughts of wonder inside your mind's precious trove. Thank you. Thank you for always being my best friend. I know you're not old enough to understand yet, but one day you'll realize just how special you are, kid. I still remember the first day your mama brought you here. I held you in my arms and I realized something clear, that I would give the world to give you the life that you deserve. You and your mama both, you were my favorite girls. And I will do my best until my final rest, to be the one you both can count on. I know I wasn't around for some of your early years. Me and your mama grew apart, but it was always clear that I was just a call away if either of you needed me in any way. And that's true until this day. When I tell you your mommy is a superhero, I mean it. When I tell you she's the best, oh baby girl, believe it. 'Cause that wonderful woman will give you the world. After all, you'll always be a little girl. 'Cause that wonderful woman will give you the world. After all, you'll always be her baby girl. And I will do my best until my final rest, to be the one you both can count on. And I will do my best until my final rest, to be the one you both can count on. Jill VKM, baby. Jill MSG and the lights on me. I'm on a night raw, everybody gon' see. I'm stacking up, baby, like I'm Vince McMahon. Give a fuck about a hater, call me Vince McMahon. Master of the pencil, strongest son bitch, you already know. Lights, camera, action, the red light is on. Gotta entertain the fans till the last one is gone. Catching sailing beers through the air, skill is undoubtable. And when that glass shatters, the excitement is palpable. It's MSG and the lights on me. I'ma lay that smack down, everybody gon' see. I'm stacking up paper like I'm Vince McMahon. Give a fuck about a hater, call me Vince McMahon. Master of the pencil, man, I call the shots. Grab that brass ring while that motherfucker's hot. I'm racking in dollars like I'm Vince McMahon. I'ma make them fans holler, call me Vince McMahon. I've seen enough things to break a normal man, but these title belts make me just want to Ric Flair strut. Limousine riding, woo, jet flying. Fuck your baby mama, leave your soft ass crying. Kids stealing, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun. You know I stump with the styles, I'm the phenomenal one. I gotta give it to AJ, he the best in the biz. But I'm Rash VKM and I'm the best that there is. I walk out and all tight like my name, dude, love. DDT, you on a cactus jack from high up above. On the top of the ladder, you bet I give you the shove. Then watch your ass hit the mat and then give that title a tug. All mankind is watching, they all tuning in to see the next evolution of the business begin. 5 words on your life lease, Undertaker tombstone, rest in peace. It's MSG and the lights on me. I'm the only motherfucker who's in XT. I'm stacking up paper like I'm Vince McMahon. Give a fuck about a hater, call me Vince McMahon. I'm the master of the pencil, man, I call the shots. Grab that brass ring while that motherfucker's hot. I'm racking in dollars like I'm Vince McMahon. I'ma make them fans holler, I'm a Vince McMahon. I'll burn it all down, Seth freaking Rollins. Strip guard go hard like Tarzan, Phil Collins. Here comes the money, Shane O'Mac, we be ballin'. Pounding beer, smoking Gus, Baruch and Bradshaw. And that's why my chest is branded with a big old X. Cause the generation, what my body does best. So many people tried to say I wouldn't cut it. I got 2 words for you motherfuckers. When it comes to Benny Mac, you got no chance in hell. And he ain't stopping at the sound of the bell. Last Bischoff, if going against him went well. Got beat for 83 weeks, still didn't sell. Tony Khan tries to be him, he's the top of the hill. Living out the American dream, if you will. His legacy will live on long after he's retired. He got 2 words for you of his own. Yes! MSG and the lights on me. I'm the motherfucking king of the WWE. I'm stacking up paper like I'm Vince McMahon. Give a fuck about a hater, call me Vince McMahon. I'm the master of the pencil, man, I call the shots. Grab that brass ring while that motherfucker's hot. I'm racking in dollars like I'm Vince McMahon. Man, I make them fans holler, call me Vince McMahon. MSG and the lights on me. And I'm the motherfucking king of this goddamn ring. I'm stacking up paper like I'm Vince McMahon. Give a fuck about a hater, call me Vince McMahon. Master of the pencil, man, I call the shots. Grab that brass ring while that motherfucker's hot. I'm racking in dollars like I'm Vince McMahon. I'ma make them fans holler like I'm Vince McMahon. Call me Jimmy Snooker, cause in 20 years they gonna realize I killed this beat.